Gotcha. And, you know, I'd like to Murray, would you mind stepping forward? And he does not want to step forward. What is your number one challenge in being able to do your job?
My number one challenge is as long as I have all the proper information to maybe complete my job. Anything that's missing, no offense to the CFO, customer service reps, if they don't give everything carried on down the line, the driver is missing some stuff, then you're calling back and then you have an upset shipper, an upset receiver. So more knowledge, more information, might be an overload. If you give it to everything to him, to the driver, then you don't have any issues.
Before you step away, Murray? He is running from the microphone. You're known for saying you're doing wonderful. You're known for saying it's not just about getting the load there on time, but about your actions on the way there. Can you give some more detail into that?
All right. Part of that is being mentally fit. And then mentally fit is dealing with the stress. You're asking me to do something that I might not be able to accomplish, might not be able to. Route planning, trying to get through certain cities at the right time so you don't have to deal with that stress, traffic, and all, of course, the unknown. Might be later in the evening, there might be a Saturday night. Who's out there driving drunk, doing something crazy? So just try to be prepared. I try to be prepared for all the unexpected. And so far, succeeding.
Excellent. Yes, 3.1 million miles. Is that right?
Yep.
Congratulations again. Phenomenal.
Part of that in the last 6 years is with a trainee too.
Yeah. Well, and the congestion from when you started to where it is today, it's got to be twice. Yeah, absolutely. What equipment challenges or improvements have the greatest impact on drivers doing their jobs well? Bob, you had your name on.
I'll give you a couple examples that my carrier just did. They switched specs on our trucks. I run west. I have to carry chains. It is the drilling into the frame rails to mount a chain rack supposedly reduces the resale value of the truck. So they removed chain racks from all the trucks. Imagine you're on Eisenhower, or you're on the Eisenhower Tunnel, chain up area. You're expected to remove the chains, put them into a garbage bag, lift them chest high into the cab of the truck, and restow them under your bunk. Anybody ever try that? And then imagine your fleet has super singles. Has anybody ever tried lifting the tire chains on super singles with only one person? The fleet also removed airbag dump valves. Okay, they also removed air fifth wheel releases, and they removed the air suspension pressure gauge valve. As an experienced driver, those are all tools I need to do my job correctly. Yet, if a new driver fails to reinflate the air suspension after coupling, you can cause damage. Drivers that don't know what they're really looking at may think an air suspension pressure valve is a substitute for scaling a load. So what do? Do you write your specs for the 20% of your brand new driver, you make your truck idiot proof, or if you're trying to attract an experienced driver, do you give him the tools to be able to do the job?
Christie, what do you folks use personality or trait analysis? How do you get your drivers assigned to you?
Ours are just assigned to begin with just by the number of empty trucks we have. We try to keep the fleet even, so that's just the way it starts. But if there's some personality conflicts, we don't hesitate to change, move the driver around to someone that another dispatcher that there might be a better fit. But there's really no rhyme or reason to it to begin with.
So you're not, are you any experience, any of the other two of you, related to personality tests and assigning fleet managers, drivers to a fleet manager based on personality testing?
I personally have not been involved with it, but I've read some really good research by a researcher, Dr. Stephen Burks, out of the University of Minnesota. So that might be something you could look at and follow up.
You bet. I think it goes back to my previous comment. We need to manage people based on who they are, not who somebody else is. And folks, lots of people think like they think. Well, not everybody thinks like you think. And as an effective manager, let's identify how they think, how they relate, what their personality type is. Are they a very analytical person? Are they a nurturing type of person? Or a goal-oriented type of person? Frankly, I want all on my team. And then for my staff, I do, and I assign people to projects accordingly and build teams accordingly. And as drivers, it's the same thing. I know with a very analytical driver, he's going to want a lot of information before he moves out with that load. For a goal-oriented driver, and tell him where it's going, what time to be there, and hang up. It's over. And so, but I will tell you, when I do personality tests with drivers, most of them actually test out in a nurturing standpoint. They're very concerned about respect and appreciation, and that people are taken care of. So as managers, folks, our most effective tool is our ability to communicate well with others. And so I hope that we'd all become students of that.